Katie's been in Atlanta. Jake's been in Taiwan. I've been holding it down.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank
You're
you.
welcome.
Yeah. How are you doing?
I did great. Me and had a little father-son weekend. Very cute, very adorable. And Katie traveled the globe as well.
Yeah, the globe. I went to Atlanta. I went to my hometown. Up
Without
in
me.
Noonan without him.
Noonan, you ever been there?
I've never been.
And you went to numerous countries.
Yes. Can you name the 4 that I went to?
China, Taiwan,
Vietnam.
Good.
Vietnam, and America.
Pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
Good
There's
job.
another.
Kind of.
Vietnam, Taiwan, China.
Like
Did you have a
half a
layover?
country.
Are you calling Hong Kong?
It's
Are you
only.
making
Are
a
you
statement?
saying
Calling
you
Hong
went
Kong.
to half a country, or it's only? Oh, it's only half a country.
But it's like kind of. It's like. I don't know.
Ukraine?
No, I didn't go to Ukraine. Hong Kong is like kind of China, kind of not. They seem pretty upset at China. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't-
they're beefing.
Yes,
But it's their
are.
own
Wagyu
thing. Do they
beefing.
have they have their own money?
Yes, they did have their own money.
Hong Kong's? The Kongs? Hong Kong's?
Hong Hong
Is
Dongs.
there money fun where it's like, hey, that'll cost $2 US, so in Hong Kong's it's $400 million?
Yeah, Vietnam's like that. It's
Yeah.
like inflated like crazy. So
That's
like
cool.
1 million dong is $40.
Oh my gosh.
So it's very, very
It's like
inflated.
that girl from OnlyFans or something. She needs to move to Vietnam.
She would be a queen. Yeah, in Vietnam. She's like, I'll do anything for 100 dong. They're like, oh my gosh.
Oh,
Whoa.
this is family.
Okay, well, we got to talk all about that. Sorry, it's a family-friendly podcast, but it's cute.
We're
it is
talking
family-friendly.
currency.
Do you know how that's? No, if you have a 5-year-old listening right now, he's dying laughing. It's killing. It's cute. It's fun.
I want to talk about when I came
So
home
childish.
from the one funny thing of coming home from Trey being at home by himself for the first time in a very long time was Thomas, he usually gets milk like at night or in the morning. He was drinking heavy whipping cream because we ran out of milk and Trey just, I guess, didn't know how to like procure milk. So
It's not my job. Not my job. Not my job.
he was just feeding him heavy whipping cream.
It's not my job to get the milk. Anyone, if you've been in a marriage or a partnership
The woman
long enough,
does the milk.
yeah, the woman does. We have our roles, okay? Listen, if these tickets don't sell the tour that we just announced, go to Trey.com/tour for tickets. Do I go, well, when are you going to get a job? No, we have our roles. You
If
get
you
the
could-
milk, I go on tour.
If you could do the milk, you would.
Mhm.
You just can't.
That's not how it works when you're taking care of children.
That's a small part of this. Men can't even get milk biologically.
Yeah.
Not from our bodies, not from the grocery store.
You can definitely get from
I
the
go in there and I
grocery store.
go, what is it? What is it?
I know that
where
it
is
is.
it?
I know that is what you do when you go into a grocery store. But if you're taking care of a child,
There's a lot of people listening. They think I'm a genius. I got heavy whipping cream. I dilute it with water. That's milk.
Oh, okay, but
It's
like
a little extra calories. So you could use a little. TreyKinney.com/tour. The relatable tour has been announced. Pre-sale starts today, guys, with code TREY, TREY. So go, and we announced 32 cities. Katie's going to come to Lake Tahoe. She's very excited. She's going to come to, what's another fun city? You're coming, you're going to come to the Florida ones, the California ones.
like maybe probably Nashville, Atlanta,
Oh,
Dallas.
yeah. Chicago, maybe.
What about Detroit this winter?
This winter, I'm
that's
busy.
Dang.
Yeah.
That's too bad.
That's not announced yet.
Oh,
We'll
sorry.
get to all the
Royal
cities.
Oak. No, just kidding.
We'll get there eventually, but yeah, Des Moines a fun one, right up the road.
Yeah, it's
Anyway,
close.
thank you for all the support so far. TreyKennedy.com/tour, and we got a great episode for y'all today. We got a lot to hear from Jake's journeys and me too, going through a milkless, motherless weekend. So sit back, relax, give us 5 stars, thank you, and roll music.
Correct opinions. Correct opinions.
Ooh, we have a date night tonight. What are you gonna wear?
Ooh. What am I gonna wear?
Oh.
I like to keep you
Capris, show
guessing.
again. This is what I'm gonna wear. Do you like it?
Is it? It's very nice.
Thank you. It's yet again true classic. Believe it or not.
Oh,
I know it's got its button up
Fancy.
today. Color. It's soft too. True classic. It's all I'm wearing. It's the best. If you're a man out there, you know a man, they don't know what they're doing. Just go to True Classic. It's affordable. It's comfy. Everything matches. They got literally everything a guy needs. We give you 20% off. You go to trueclassictees.com/Trey Kennedy. And we got everyone in the studio rocking it. We get you something. It's nice. It's nice. You've been pleased.
It's true.
It's great.
I got some
the
this week.
Sweats. You got some?
Yep, this
Go,
week.
Derek.
Yep.
I got
Good
the
color
sweats.
selections.
I got pants. I got hoodies. They're all comfy.
Yeah.
So True Classic, support the show. Hook up the man in your life or yourself. TrueClassicTees.com/Trey Kennedy. 20% off. This episode is sponsored by BetterHelp. Katie, how's your mental load?
There's a lot loading.
Tell us 3 things.
Schedule, diapers, laundry.
No poop. That's good.
Not a top
A lot of days
three.
her first answer is poop.
There's a lot of poop around here.
Whether you're mom or anyone, we know mental health is important. It's Mental Health Awareness Month, actually. So I would encourage anyone to consider taking care of your well-being. Break the stigma, okay? The world's better when people are healthy and happy. I've done therapy before. It helped me. So if you're considering it, consider BetterHelp. It has over 10 years of experience matching people with the right therapist from their diverse network of more than 30,000 licensed therapists with a wide range of specialties.
BetterHelp is fully online, making therapy affordable and convenient, serving over 5 million people. Easily switch therapists anytime, no extra cost. We're all better with help. Visit betterhelp.com/correct to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/correct.
Oh, we're back. You got back 9 hours ago?
Yeah,
Something like that?
I walked in my house at 1:30 a.m. So exactly like 12 hours ago. I've been back.
Oh,
And
wow.
was your
But
wife up waiting for you?
Dominated. No, she wasn't. But I woke her up, hung out for like an hour, and I beat jet lag. If you need to know how to beat jet lag, let me know. I'll figure it out for you.
Jet lag is beatable. I do think that's
Yeah.
true. And it's not, sometimes it's fun. You're like, whoa, I'm just up and at 'em at 4 a.m. That's cool. I've never done
See,
this.
I don't think that's called beating jet lag. I think
Oh, well, no, it's a mindset, right? The mindset.
that's
It's
not
kinda
what's going on with
Someone's
me.
like, hey, you failed at marriage or divorce. You're like, but
I have
this is-
heavy whipping cream. It's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
no, you don't get it. I beat the game. It's over.
I'm just chilling.
People, no, heavy whipping cream and water makes sense. But okay,
Because I
How
feel
was-
like when we went to Perth, we were
Uh-huh.
jet lagged. We were waking up at 5 a.m. every
Mhm.
morning and everything.
the
Yeah.
craziest part of that jet lag, it's kind of nice, like up with the sunrise.
What's jet lag?
It's like I got
Jet-
peanut butter on the roof of my mouth.
Yeah.
It's 5 a.m. and then you're just like, you're eating dinner at 2:30.
Oh, lunch takes forever.
Yeah, you're like, it's insane. Okay, was it the longest flight you've ever been on?
No, I think it was equal to like our Australia flights and stuff. It was the same. Like
That
15,
makes
16 hours getting
Oh,
there.
yeah. Okay.
It was no problem. You know, I actually thought of you guys in Hong Kong. So remember when we were in Australia and we'd walk, we'd cross the streets, we would always look the wrong way. It's like you can't get it through your head
Yes.
to look for cars.
Oh, because
They drive opposite.
Yeah.
Or whatever. In Hong Kong, it's very built for dumb Americans. In English, on the ground, it says "look this way" in an arrow.
Oh,
It's like
wow.
so dumbed down for us.
Oh.
I forgot to ever like post that, but yeah, I thought of
Wow.
you guys. I was like, we
Yeah.
would be just fine here.
one too
Look
many
this
blonde
way.
girls got hit by a truck. Just like write it down for these idiots.
It was like some of the only English in the whole country is on the ground. Look this way, idiot. That's what it said. Look this way, American. So that was nice.
That is nice.
It's the best part of the trip.
That was up there. And then just how far your dong can get you was probably my like second favorite part.
And that's the Vietnamese currency.
Yes, of
Dong.
course.
And did they know, like, did you explain to these people what dong means in American, or that never came up?
No, it's just our own little joke.
Yeah, that's the way to do it.
Yeah.
And China's yen.
I think won.
Won,
I think
I
Japanese
guess.
might be yen.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Also,
Which
I
it's just potato.
don't know.
That's what you say to him. Potato. Like, that's very racist. Okay, so you were. I want to talk food. As the Recties know, you just discovered what a cashew was. So I can only imagine. I only imagine what you were fed in China.
I am going to send you a text right now.
And I
kept a
imagine it's
list.
not like American Chinese. I imagine
It is not.
it is not.
We had 3 straight meals of what they called traditional Cantonese food.
Okay.
Yes.
I told you I spoke
And-
Cantonese.
What do you say?
I told you I spoke Cantonese.
Yeah, some do, some are Mandarin, and some are some other just made up thing. I think they just added
right.
new software update. Anyway, I just sent you a list. I was only in China 2 days of this trip, and these are some of the foods we ate. Would you like to maybe tell me some of your favorites?
Okay, let me ask. Okay, we got about a couple dozen here. Tell me about the.
Any standing out?
Quite a few. I'm gonna go. The one that's standing out to me the most is the turkey foot. What's a turkey?
So not a lot of meat.
Is it just a crunch?
It looks a lot like a turkey's foot.
Because it is.
And I just kind of nibbled on like the tendons. And
You
was
kind of
like,
bit, dude.
what else you guys have?
It's like
I'm stood
beef
out to me
jerky?
because I'm getting hungry. I would have bit the nails right off. Save the nails for me, guys. Save the nails.
Save the carroted dibs.
Dip.
No, stop.
It's like picking the crust off. Don't throw that away. Don't throw that away. I love the nails.
Come on. Save the turkey foot nails.
Oh, that turkey grew them out. Give me that one.
Katie, that's very nice of you to ask. Is it like beef jerky? I would have given my own fingernails for beef jerky.
Mm.
It's just straight bird over there.
And you're eating bones?
They
You
like their
crunch up
bones.
the bones?
Yeah, there's a lot of bones and everything. Even just like the grouper, like it would just have bone. They just like, here's your fish, chop, chop, chop. Here you go.
And they just eat the bones.
Oh, I don't know if they.
Like
I don't think so.
A turkey foot has the bones in it, right?
Oh yeah, I didn't eat the bones. I don't think they're eating the bones.
I'm super confused. All right.
I doubt they're eating the bones.
Jury's out on that one.
Kind of
What?
to me, the like largest standout is both of the intestines.
Goose intestine.
And
Yeah, goose
pig intestine.
Pig's large intestine, not the small.
Because I
What's
just
that
like
like?
that is like where poop is formed. So I'm just kinda curious.
See, that's one way of looking at it. I was trying to look at it of like, well, like a sausage casing is the intestine. So
Mm-hmm.
this is sausage.
Mhm.
But I was bummed when I remembered I have a red meat allergy. I was like, pig intestine. I
Allergic.
shouldn't.
Oh,
They're like,
but goose.
lucky for you, we got goose.
Yeah.
Yeah, then they brought out the goose intestine.
Hung. How was that? Did you wait? So are these things you were served? This isn't stuff you ate, or you ate all this?
No, one of us ate all of these things on those
So
lists.
goose
One of-
intestine.
So yeah, I think I had the goose intestine, and I
Review?
mean, it just all tastes bad. I mean, no, not if
Was,
it's good,
what,
it's
was
just
there
weird.
anything that you were like, oh wait, this is good?
Isaac didn't mind the pig neck. Actually, he kind of liked pig neck.
I bet that's fine. They got good meat on there.
I mean,
is this
grouper
list?
is good.
Is this list?
Yeah, I don't know why you put that on the
Is
list.
this list meant to be like the crazy foods we ate? Because there's
Yes.
grouper on here, there's tofu and duck, which are pretty common here in America.
Not crazy, but yeah, that was just like this is like the comprehensive
Duck,
like
but
list of things
Have
we
you ever
had.
had duck before?
I never had duck.
It's good.
I mean, it's not chicken.
Well, it depends. I guess again, it depends on how everything's cooked. Did you have Peking duck?
Yes, we did.
That's unbelievable, right?
I didn't think it was anything that crazy.
Oh, that's oh, dude, is it the super crackly skin?
Yeah, like really, really dry skin.
Maybe it was bad Peking duck, but that's amazing.
I kind of want to know too about the Chinese pizza. That
Yeah.
sounds pretty good.
Yeah, when they first said Chinese pizza, you can imagine we all got pretty excited. And then I said, "What's that topping?" And they said oysters and eggs.
Was it
And I
like
got less
scrambled
excited.
eggs and raw oysters, or like grilled oysters?
Yeah,
What
it was just mush. Just mush.
I mean, to me, that
You
sounds
asked
kind
him,
of
is
fun.
it raw or cooked? Mush. Well, squid. Squid's good.
Yeah, squid is good. It's you know, it was just I needed more meat. So much of this is just like a chopped up bird. You know, we ate pigeon.
How was pigeon? I've had pigeon before.
Oh, pigeon was
And
not
to
good.
me,
Now I
that is
had it
so
at a Michelin
gross.
star restaurant in Lake
Oh,
Como.
really?
So it might have been a different pigeon
Oh,
than
this
you
is
were
a
served.
This
pigeon that was
pigeon
alive
was
an hour ago.
Caught on the street that you
Yeah.
ate. That was just eating trash 12 hours before
Yeah,
you
yeah,
ate
yeah.
it.
Yeah, I didn't have a lot of pigeon, but it was a fun experience. Just like every single meal, they're just bringing stuff out, and the guy next to me is typing out on Google Translate, showing his phone to me, and just giggling. He's just pointing at Isaac eating it. And the Google Translate says finless eel. I'm like, my goodness.
So these Chinese folks or whatever country you were in, like, do they interact with many Americans at all, or were they like pretty amazed by you guys?
There was sometimes where you would see like a little kid, and I think we were the first white people they'd ever seen.
Yeah.
And they were like freaking out, or like I would see people
Like,
take like subtle pictures
just
of us
like,
and stuff.
Like that?
They're
Or
like,
the-
we didn't know they were that white.
Yeah.
Yeah, I took my socks off. And like, ah! They thought it was another atomic bomb. The Flash. I know that's Japan.
Yeah.
Close enough.
Oh my my gosh.
Just let the joke happen. So bright. So you. But
But no, it was
they were
great.
like amazed. They're like, let me.
Yeah, they weren't like feeling my hair or anything, but you would notice certain people. Like, yeah, I think they were kind of like shocked to see like white people because we were not in like Shanghai or Beijing. We're in like these like smaller areas of China. It's smaller being a city bigger than Chicago,
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
crazy.
you know, but still just like not touristy cities. Because China was mainly, it was 2 straight days of just like working, but they were taking us out to dinner. And so that's why it was not KFC and McDonald's. It was,
Like, was it
you know,
fancy, quote unquote,
roasted
fancy
goose.
restaurants?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
I think it was like very much them treating us. And
That's
boy,
fun.
was I treated.
Your other meals, they were McDonald's and KFC.
When I could, yes.
Were they as good or better than American KFC and McDonald's?
Everything's bone in, so it just takes forever. Like I remember I got to the airport and Dairy Queen had chicken wings. I was like, oh, I could put down some chicken wings. I said, I'll take 1 order of those. They gave them to me. It was 2 flats. And so I was like, I guess I'll go and order like 9 more orders of chicken wings, I guess, you know, just
wow.
like bone in wings. So they were good, but the serving sizes were so small.
Wow,
And
that's
yeah, that was the main thing I was
2 wings.
craving was just anything boneless by the time I got back to America.
Yeah.
Just so tired of eating around bones.
You give Rachel a hug. You're like, I can feel your bones.
Ew, can you put on some weight? Like a hugging a skeleton.
Yeah. Sorry. It's an aversion now.
Something I developed.
That's awesome. But it went well. Friday Pickle is thriving.
Yes, we're going to be just fine figuring out the tariffs and everything. China was great.
Oh, well, that would be fascinating. I'm sure you talked over some pigeon about the tariffs with China.
We did.
Can I tell them Chinamen? Is that offensive?
I don't know if it is.
And what do they have to say? Like,
Let me.
I don't even know where it's at. I stopped paying attention. I saw something the other day. People go, listen, in 9 days, we're all going to die because they kick in. And you're like, really?
We were in Taiwan 2 days ago, and we see this headline that says Trump is now putting a tariff on foreign films. I don't even know how that makes sense. What does that
Get
even
them
mean?
out. Get them out.
Yeah, I was,
No, thank you.
You can't like view them online.
Gross.
Also, I don't know if there's a real big market for foreign film. I think we're gonna be fine. Either way, okay, trivia. Do you think the Chinese people like Trump or don't like Trump? What does your gut say?
And so when you ask this, I'm guessing, of the 1.5 billion, you met about 7 people.
Yeah.
So that you have an accurate. I'm going to say, yes, they do.
You would be wrong.
Oh, okay.
I think he put 20 million of them out of business in the
So
past
they all
month or
like
so.
hate him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, was my gut answer. I thought maybe like, oh, trick question.
Gotcha.
So they would, like in a scary way, that like if you,
Like, you
not saying
should
this is
not
true,
have
but if
brought
you had
him
been
up.
like, a lot of my friends like Trump, they would like, you'd be scared to say that.
Yeah, not worth joking about even.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, there was a Uber driver in Hong Kong who was telling us how much he doesn't like China and how we used to be free, we used to be a sovereign nation, and now China owns us, and I hate it. And he said, everything I'm saying right now, I can't say outside of this car because they're like listening. I was like, that's terrifying. And
Yeah.
actually, while we're here, don't wrap me into this.
I was going to say, how about you just don't even say it in the car?
Yeah. Do you think if you even jokingly or whatever, maybe passionately were like, I can't wait to get home to Daddy Trump. I love him. In China, do you think there's this camera stuff, like they're listening like that?
I don't know. I was trying to like pay attention, but we were never really like, I never even really walked a street in China. It was like, get there, go to this facility, tour that all day long, work on stuff, go to another facility. Like we were only in manufacturing plants basically, but
Wow.
yeah, they would point out stuff. It was very interesting. They'd be like, hey, as we go through this town, all the AirPods in the world are made like right over there. Like, oh,
Oh, wow.
cool.
That's wild.
And then they would say, see all those used to have people in them because of Trump. Now that's like, all those people don't have jobs. Like, oh, wow. Okay. Sorry.
You're going to meet him right now.
We're going to take you to him.
Here, white man. You ever seen one of these? Yeah,
Wow.
that's crazy. But the tariff, you're going to be fine? What's happening? There are no tariffs now? Less tariffs?
No, they're still there, but it's all good. I'll tell you off the pod.
Okay.
Yeah,
Tell
it's all good.
Patreon.
Sounds a little sketchy.
Is it a Patreon fun fact or boring?
No, super, super boring.
Oh, okay. Well, cool. We'll talk more on Patreon. I'm sure you have some dirty deeds.
Oh, yeah.
about the-
Yeah. Vietnam was amazing. And not just, I mean, how far your dong goes there, but just like in general, just like Vietnam was great. I could talk about that on Patreon.
I love it.
I'm sure it was a lot like Atlanta or like Noonan.
Yeah, sounds like we had a really similar trip.
Yeah.
Um,
High school
Yeah,
reunion?
she went back. She said she saw her first Asian person.
Yeah, I bet. You take some pics.
mm-hmm.
Kidding. She gets her nails done all the time.
They do like a good spa there.
It's brilliant. You know, they brought, that's what a lot of it's Vietnamese, right? That tend to run the,
I honestly don't know.
Manny Petty,
What?
I think, is Vietnamese.
yeah. And it's brilliant because they get to they get to work and they get to make fun of the white man and woman in another tongue right in front of our face.
Mhm.
I mean, if I went to another country, that would be my first goal. Oh, let me touch
Set
this
up
guy's
shop,
foot, and
yeah.
me and you just touch and feet. I'm like, look how disgusting this. Look at him. Look at this hog, and they can't understand us. We're just laughing.
Yeah, not until we start making pig noises and they start to get clued in.
Whoa. No, we're having pig neck for lunch.
Come on, it's pig neck.
It's pig neck.
Yeah, we were trying to figure that out. I think they work on their feet all day, so they really value having their feet rubbed and stuff. And so,
I love a good foot massage, so
yeah,
I can support that.
you would like Southeast
Deserve
Asia.
one. That was you, Atlanta. You went. Was it fun?
It was very fun. I hosted a bridal shower for
Whoa.
one of my friends who's getting married at the end of the month.
Did you bring some Basic Sellers wine to help make a cute bridal shower?
I did not because you know
Weird,
how
'cause
impressive
we're really
it is.
affordable online right now. BasicSellers.com.
Yeah, that would have been a good idea.
Watching our rosé soon.
But me and Eva went together Friday to Sunday, and I brought a carry-on. How impressed are you?
Oh yeah, you almost caved and did a checked bag, and she did a carry-on.
Oh, I see what you're
Team
saying.
carry-on.
Only a carry-on.
Only
Yeah.
a
I thought it
carry-on.
was like, imagine me in the airport.
team carry-on.
Okay.
And I,
Oh, it's the best.
got on the, it is like, there's a lot. I have her car seat and the carry-on, but, and I also bring us the sleeping pod tent, which takes up a good bit of room in a suitcase. But, it is funny how many people, like, especially other moms, really like to hype you up, which I really appreciate. You
Like,
know?
oh, look at you go.
Yeah, they're like, you have all that?
Oh,
It's
you're
like,
getting hyped up?
Oh, yeah.
Is the sleeping pod
Yeah.
for when you get to like someone's home, or is this airport seat thing?
For at night for the pack and play. So it's like we're in the same room, put the little pod over it so that I can turn the light on and she's like asleep in a dark tent.
Wow. Like a sleep mask
Yeah.
for her whole body.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's a deprivation tank of sorts.
Uh-huh.
Cryotherapy.
No.
I tried to help a mom at the airport yesterday because I could tell she wanted to get down the escalator, but had a bag and a baby in a stroller. And I tried to
Let me hold your baby.
help her out. Yeah, but she didn't speak English. I think I was offering to like steal her baby. Hey, I'll take your baby for a spin
Yeah.
if you want.
That's a cute baby. I always say that. Asian babies are the cutest, right, ma'am?
That
She's
is
like,
very
what are you
nice.
saying?
You can tell.
That is very nice. You can tell a lot about a person if they're willing to.
Yeah.
That's one of my correct opinions, actually,
Go
this
off.
week.
All right. What is it?
If I may start the segment. Correct opinion of the week.
Asian
Because
women.
I took, it was a father-son weekend. Very cute, very adorable. Thomas and I had a couple outings. And
Do
again,
you teach them like manly stuff, how to jumpstart a car and stuff like that?
Told him how to write. Because it's just stuff I do. Told him how to write.
Like comedy or just like English?
Yeah, I'm trying to make it sound manly. I taught him how to be creative.
How to take off a
Creative.
girl's diaper.
Yeah, I told him how to
Oh.
use.
Oh.
I was going to say bra, and then I was like, maybe it's
Yeah,
funny if he's a
maybe
kid.
that's what- yeah.
All right.
Woo! Take off that overnight diaper, Tom. But what you take him out and about, again, you learn a lot about people. Some go, "Oh my gosh, he's adorable! Wow, he's doing so good." Or I went to a little dinner, and they were like, "You can scoot his high chair around closer to you. It won't bother us. Like, please."
That's nice.
Tell fellow moms. And sometimes he walks around and he gives someone a look. He's being cute. They just kind of blow him off. My correct opinion is these people should be sent off somewhere because what is it? Just give a smile to a cute little toddler trying to say hi to you.
They're not even smiling.
To blow off a little cute child, you don't have a moment. Just be like, "Hey, what's up, little guy?" That's a trash person.
Do you think you did that
That's my
before you
correct
had
opinion.
kids?
I really might have. I was so. Again, I think a lot
I
of
think
parents
it's
relate.
'cause
You become a parent and you just like start to see children. Before, they just didn't.
They were only loud on airplanes. That's the only time you see kids.
It's kind of like when you hit puberty. You're like, I'm attracted to them now.
yeah.
And you're like, before I didn't even notice these girls, but now there's girls all the time, everywhere.
they're in every class.
And
I'm
it's
in.
like you become a parent, and I'm not saying I'm attracted to them. I'm saying I think they're very cute.
You notice them.
babies, and all of a sudden you're like, look at the baby, look at that toddler. Oh, look at it. We were at we went to get a little pizza place, sitting down, and I saw another couple with a baby. And I was like, I gotta stop looking. I'm starting to look like a creep because I just kept. I'm like, look,
Got to lay off a little
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's weird. They're like, sir, please, you're bothering my wife. Stop staring at our baby. I'm like, no, you don't understand. I'm a father.
Yeah, get the wife out of there.
Yeah, let me. Your wife, gross. I want to look at that baby.
Too much bone.
As a cute baby. But yeah, if your my little kid walks by, hi, and you kind of give him a white person just like, get out of here. Hi, little guy, and give us something. It's a bad look.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. You can. It's just like if an adult were to like smile at you, it's like rude to just like stare at him.
Yeah. And I would treat an adult the same way. If an adult smiles at me, I say, hey, little guy.
Mm-hmm.
Hey there, bud. Nux.
Nuts. Oh, somebody's big.
Yeah, that's how I treat them.
Oh, those are like your little pants.
Whoa.
Like your little pants.
Cutest little trousers. But you love heavy whipping cream. Say stuff like that.
Another correct opinion I thought of this week. I really like to watch people cook and stuff. Italian food, I love and I want it, but it's kind of just like the Taco Bell of cuisine. It's the same
Italian?
6 ingredients.
Oh, I see.
And they just swap, put them in a different shape. Like Taco Bell, it's like introducing now our chalupa burrito. It's a chalupa that we wrapped into a burrito.
Meat cheese burrito.
Introducing our new Mexican
Queso.
chimichurri. Chimichizza.
Chimijango.
It's a chimichanga pizza. And they kind of just, it's the same ingredients moved around. And they're like, this pasta's a different shape. And it's got cream, butter, Parmesan,
Red sauce or white sauce?
and black pepper. This one has butter, Parmesan, cream, and tomatoes. And it's all delicious, but that's just a theory I'm working on. You're Taco Bell, Italian food, you're Taco Bell.
Yeah, I will
And
say
I love them both.
I've never cared about the shape of the noodles. I'm much more concerned about the other stuff. But
It's taken me a decade to understand. They'd be like the cavatelli or the penne or the
linguine.
pappardelle, and I'm always like, what is that? And it's just the shape of the
doesn't
noodle.
matter.
It doesn't matter. I'd be like, what all's in that?
I've
It
never had a
matters.
linguine.
What's
that
on?
taste like?
It matters to our 2-year-old and probably most 2-year-olds around the world.
Gotta get what's his preferred shape?
He likes spaghetti or shells, and he can
shells.
tolerate macaroni.
Tolerates macaroni, but he likes the shells.
He likes the shells. Yeah.
I don't know what's the Italian term for that. That'll be something.
Oh yeah, I don't know.
There you have it.
Thank you for those correct opinions.
Chimichanga pizza sounds awesome.
Kind of does. Another correct. Oh, Derek had a correct opinion about. Pull up the photos. We were experiencing it too. With these, it's door-to-door season. Tell you what, look at that. Oh, you have content, everything. We're tell you what, our neighborhood's open for business.
Yeah.
They were hibernating. We're getting knocked on the door by these guys. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Oh, he's got on a button up
it's
and like
8 p.m.
It's 8 p.m. knock on the door. It's insane.
Oh wait, it is.
It's an 8 p.m. knock on the door is insane. When
Yeah.
he's got to be aware he's in a neighborhood with families.
That's
I mean,
bedtime.
our kids are in bed, and he's hammering the door.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you got to. I get it that like during the day most people are gone, but you really got to make your hay from like 5 to 6:30.
Yeah.
So
Once Wheel of Fortune comes on, you get out of the
he's
neighborhoods.
beating our door down.
And
Stood there for 7 minutes.
Oh yeah, stood there for a very long time.
He's got the button up with the quarter zip, some kind of brand, iPad, and the next photo out in the lawn. That's when you know it's bad. The freaking... It's in our grass, too, by the way. What if I was like a crazy Karen? I was like, get off my lawn. But he parked his little Segway.
Segway. It looks like a
Segway
nice one.
Scooter.
Also, it's so
thing.
pixelated that it looks like it's like a criminal. You're like trying to blur its face.
Yeah.
Like that way you can't identify
It
it.
looks like it looks like a CAPTCHA. Click all the squares with the... But yeah, we tracked him down the other day. We've had multiple other doors knocks.
It is pretty tough because, like we've talked about, like our
We
door.
had 3 in a week.
Yeah, our door is like right. Our living room is right there, and it's just glass. You can look in; they can see us. So a little awkward
thought about-
sometimes.
Is this too mean, or would this be kind of funny if I just printed out something that said like, "Dear bug guys, I'd rather have bugs
Than you.
than you. I'd rather
the bugs bother me.
I'd rather live with spiders than talk to you." Do you think they'd kind of be like, respect?
No.
Do you think they'd still knock on the door if they read that? There's no way.
Not that. I think there's something you could figure out though.
I'll kill you.
Yeah, something along those lines.
Yeah,
I mean,
they
I
wouldn't
think-
knock.
Roses are red, violets are blue. If you're a solicitor, I'll kill you.
Yeah, maybe it's a little poem.
Like they're like, oh, this is gonna be fun. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh my gosh, I gotta get out of here.
I kind of think your sister or someone we know
Killed a guy?
Killed a solicitor.
Actually has a like thing on their door that says no soliciting.
Oh, that's very common. You
I've
you
never
spoke
seen,
of it like
I've never seen a.
you're like you guys are never gonna believe this. But
I've seen it on businesses, but
I
I've never
know
seen it at
someone
someone's
who-
house. Have you guys seen it at someone's house
a
before?
fence that no one can get in to their yard. Believe that?
have you guys heard of this before? They've got
Name 5 people you know who've ever put that on their house before.
I have 2 neighbors that both have it on my next
they're
door.
common.
So I'm not trying to say it's.
Okay.
I know a guy
Well, we need to get that then.
who would wear sunglasses because he didn't like the way like the sun was like kind of in his face,
What are
and he would just wear those around.
no.
That's what he would do.
I've seen those at like checkouts at CVS. No one's actually wears them.
No, I want to say it was one of my sister's old boyfriends. I think. Yeah, he used to wear
He
sunglasses.
wore sunglasses.
It's
Well,
just
what
like
an
normal
innovator.
glass.
What an innovator.
No way.
Yeah, so I remember that one time.
Well, then I would like for you to put a sign up, and so you can stop complaining about this.
I know. I
They
just
won't
decided-
stop though. They look past those.
They
They look
power
past
through.
no soliciting. I'm
Oh.
saying that was kind of the point. There's no way they're going to look past a death threat would be good, but maybe a little lighter of yeah. I'd rather be a little more aggressive. I'd rather be eaten alive by what do they want? It's funny. My
It's
mom
solar.
is in town and she answered the door and the guy was like, "Ma'am, there's bugs everywhere." That's what they do. They're like, I kind of
It's
looked around the
insane.
porch.
I was at the Jenkins, and I mean, it
Oh,
looks like
seen a
Africa
neighbor.
over there.
Yeah.
I did. I actually answered a guy because I thought it was someone else, and he was like, "Hey, all your neighbors are doing it." So at this point, all my neighbors are signed up for 4 different pest control,
Oh.
Yeah.
which is they're
I
really
really think-
overdoing it.
I want to try, and you could even try too. Like, I don't know, maybe I look a little younger than you, but
Ew.
you know, say something like, "Yeah, actually, my parents aren't home."
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Yeah, and they kind of are like,
Yeah, like, oh, dude, I don't speak English.
I just got home from school. My parents aren't home. Sorry.
What if you put a sign up that
You could do that. You could pass for that.
That'd be funny.
just says like we rent this home, so stop asking.
Oh, it's an Airbnb.
Yeah.
That's a good one. I did. Like, I went out and I was like, I'm not interested, man. I saw him. He did a 2-second like, all right, have a good night, man. Like I could tell he was close to being like, I'm not gonna take no for an answer. And I was getting ready to. We're gonna go to war, I guess. Like no. But he left me alone. So shout out to that guy. He said, all right, man, have a great night.
New idea. The sign says, "Me and my wife both work for Beauty Counter. So do you really want to start a conversation with me?"
Ooh,
Something like
we
that.
could have a sales off.
Yeah, like we work for Monet, so be careful what you start with us.
That'd be good.
It's not. Yeah, I'm gonna waste a lot of your time.
Or
Time is
maybe
money.
a sign like stand on my porch at your own risk. There's so many bugs they'll get you.
Yeah, clean them up on your way out.
Oh, that's never
I've
the
seen
first
a
guy who got
lot
me.
less pyramid schemes, haven't you guys? I've seen a lot
That's
less.
true. I wonder if we're
Yeah.
aging out of them or if the MLMs are also just getting less popular.
They're at this point, I can't imagine they've got the secret's out. There's no way someone can get that going this day and age.
Like I used to see
There's just
Monet a
no
lot,
way.
and I haven't seen that anywhere.
I saw a couple girls I went to college with who kind of do the classic. I'm a mom. I'm gonna do a little part time. They'd be like, "Hey, buy this or that," and there's just no way that's working anymore.
I did get
Everyone knows.
called. I don't think I said this on the podcast. Just like 3 weeks ago, probably a guy I hadn't heard from in forever wanted to chat with me, and I should have seen it coming. Northwestern Mutual,
He wanted you to work for Northwestern Mutual.
or wanted.
No, he wanted. It was like a financial planner or something.
Yeah, like
Oh, he
wanted me
wanted
to
to-
do all that.
oh,
Yeah, I should have seen it coming.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I had an old college friend call me out of the blue about insurance. I was like, I'm not even sure if I have that or want it.
What was the big one back then? Is it Amway? Is that what it's called?
Oh yeah,
That was a big one.
big time. I'm glad those are done.
Yeah, you need to figure out
Shout
some
out-
sort of sign.
Shout out the bug guys. Keep it up, man. That first guy that came when we first moved in, he said, these houses are old, I was
Mhm.
like, my house isn't old. They just lie to you.
Yeah, yeah.
It's an old house. You got these trees. These trees are beautiful, right? But trees, bugs,
You know,
trees.
you know what comes with the trees.
Outside. Outside bugs. Rain.
A good chunk of the door-to-door salesmen are like ex-LDS Mormon missionaries.
Is that right?
Yeah,
They're-
they've been getting
yeah.
reps for years.
Yeah, and a lot of the companies are based out of Utah too. But
Dang, it's kind of
They're
unfair.
They're
Dang.
pros.
Yeah.
They're like, this door-to-door thing's working.
Yeah.
Let's monetize this a little bit.
they're okay with taking rejection. And
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
We had in college, some Mormons would go to we're in our college house. They go door to door, and I had one of my buddies who was, I was like a normal person. I was like, don't answer that.
Mhm.
But my buddy was like, I'm going to talk to him, just because I'm a Christian, they're Mormon. Let's just see.
Yeah.
Let's have a conversation.
Yeah.
And I think
A little scripture off.
these poor girls, he harassed them. I think they were kind of like, we're just trying to. He wanted to let's sit down and discuss this. Like, well,
Yeah.
listen, sir, we're not.
I just have to do like 5 hours of this per week. So
But there's a time he had said like, they had determined like they were going to come back to talk further. They scheduled them.
Which friend?
Connor.
I knew it.
And then he's like wanted to do that, but he's also not organized enough to like
follow through.
He wasn't there the time he scheduled them to come back. So me and my friend are there, and we're just like, shh, don't look. And they stood there for 50. I mean, I'm sure they're like, he scheduled this time. They stood
Not
on
a
our
good
porch
look for Christianity.
15
Not
minutes.
gonna
Well,
lie.
it was the thing. He was like, you see how I'm gone? That was Jesus's tomb.
Mm.
Yeah, we started yelling down.
It
like,
was 3 days later.
The rapture happened.
And
It happened. None of us made it, but he's gone. We started yelling that at him. Like, what is that? Like, it's God.
I'm sure it worked. Never saw him again, except
Nice
at
ladies.
church.
Dude, I don't know how they biked in those skirts.
kind of dangerous.
You like a good skirt, though. Long skirt. Those are
Yeah.
in, right?
Yeah.
Pencil skirts, that's what they're called?
Pencil skirt is like a tight, kind of more like above your knee.
Oh, what's
Like
like a mechanical pencil skirt? What are the longer ones?
a maxi
question.
skirt.
Maxi?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that's right.
Oh.
What do you-
Okay.
I dated a girl in college named Maxie, and she never brought that up.
What are some other
Everyone wanted to talk about the pads. I guess that's more funny.
Yeah. Kind of brutal.
what are some other female clothes? Like, we educate us. What are all the terms? Because we just got t-shirt, long, short, pants, shorts.
It does seem way easier.
What do you got? What do y'all got?
We have tank top, crop top,
Mm-hmm.
tankini,
Tankini.
sure.
I remember that
High waist, mid waist, low waist. We have,
How often are you rocking the low waist these days?
it's kind of coming back.
I know.
I don't hate it,
Hmm.
but we got, the length of jeans anywhere from
Mhm.
below your knee to down to the floor is like kind of appropriate these days.
Wow. Boot cut.
Boot cut, flare, wide leg, horseshoe is now
Horseshoe?
in.
Sounds
what
like
it's
the
called?
names of like Native Americans.
Or like a horse at the Kentucky Derby.
Mhm.
There's,
Got
of course, boot
skirts.
cut and
Here
horse.
comes flare bottom outside.
Oh my gosh, it's camisole! Camisole around the corner! Oh my gosh!
Maxi skirt coming around.
Yeah, we got mini skirts. There's micro skirts now.
Ooh, get one of those. Get one of those.
skirts. Yeah.
Patreon. Micro. What's a micro skirt?
like really tiny skirt.
Woo! Go ahead. You could do it.
Yeah, I'm sure.
You
I
look
actually
great.
got really hyped up out to dinner with my friends in Georgia this weekend, sitting down, and we had like this really. Our waitress she could tell we were a group of girls like catching up, and was like all about it. And when I got up to go to the bathroom, she was like, "Okay, legs. I didn't know we had legs under
Oh
there."
yeah. Oh, that's the
And I
best.
was like, "Wow, this is a great. You're gonna get a good tip."
That's great. Was she a black girl in
Yeah,
Atlanta?
yeah.
Dude, black
Okay,
people are-
legs.
they're so encouraging. I was
Yeah.
driving down the highway, and there was these two dudes driving a garbage truck. So it's kind of like they kind of don't have doors on them.
Yeah.
And they were like kind of vibing. They were like leaning out, and I saw them kind of really look at me. And we kept, like out driving down, then we distanced each other, and I was like, "Is he?" I felt like he was really trying to look. So I drive kind of near him again, and he leans out, and he's like pointing to his hand, like about my watch, pointing to his wrist, like going thumbs up, like, "Bro, sick one." And they just drove off, and it just made me feel so good. Undoubtedly, I have this watch that I got off Amazon. That was a couple $100, but it mimics a Cartier watch that's worth thousands of dollars. So I'm sure he was like, "Sick Cartier watch, bro, you're killing it." And I just said thank you.
Yeah.
That's fun.
It's great. Okay, legs.
Okay,
Yeah,
legs.
did you do a little Did you do like a Thomas does? You're like, okay, Thomas, you kind of do like a.
Yeah, I did like a spin for her, and yeah.
It's all in there. When someone toddlers just do what we all want to do. You go, oh, Thomas, you look handsome today, and he goes, like, that's what I want to do when someone gives me a compliment.
Mm-hmm.
Makes sense.
This episode is sponsored by BetterHelp. Oh, you got to maintain that mental health, Katie. How's the mental load for you?
It's a lot in the load.
You do lots of loads.
Yeah, lots of loads of laundry, mental,
dishes,
wow,
diapers,
doing those squats. That's a load.
Loading up the dump truck.
Yeah. Oh, excuse me. That's my wife.
Okay.
You're right.
And
I need better help.
I'm glad you brought that up. When people don't hesitate to get help. Okay, everyone, all of us need help. You know, whether you're a mom, you're just a fun guy going to China, you're an influencer. We all need help. And I've done therapy before. It really helped me. And if you're considering therapy, give BetterHelp a try. It's helped over 5 million people, excuse me.
Which is over 30.
Which is also over 30. But they have over 30,000 licensed therapists with a wide range of specialties to help you as well. Easily switch therapists at any time for no extra cost. It's fully online, and they're making therapy affordable and convenient.
We are all better with help. Visit betterhelp.com/correct to get 10% off your first month. That's betterhelp, HELP.com/correct.
It's Mental Health Awareness Month, so please, everyone, take care of your well-being. Go to betterhelp.com/correct.
Trey, one thing you would have really liked, some good food that I had, we went to the world's most popular soup dumpling place.
Oh, those are good.
It was, I forget the name of it. There's a few of them, but we went to like the main one in Taiwan.
Good.
Like 2 days ago. Very good.
And is that the one you got to like, it's like a proper way you like bite a hole in it and then you slurp?
Yeah, exactly. I think you're supposed to like puncture a hole, let some of the broth out in the spoon, then dip it into this like ginger sesame stuff.
Oh, I bet
it was
that
great.
Was good.
I almost like killed myself from within. I ate so much.
You know, finally food. It's delicious.
I hadn't eaten food like that in 7 days. And
I mean, to your credit, when you go over to a really different culture, the food, even if it's good, it's just such a deviation from what you're used to.
Mm-hmm.
Like we spent a couple weeks in Israel a while ago, and it's like you get there and you're like, oh, real Mediterranean food. Like this is cool, fresh fish, like da. But we're just so used to variety here.
Yeah,
I mean, like, I'm sure they eat the same thing every day.
Yeah,
and then you're like day 9 of couscous. And you're like, oh my gosh,
that is true. We have a lot of variety here.
Mm-hmm. And that's why we're obese. And I think it's great. I've taken a different. What do you guys think? I know every week I learn someone new who they go, remember them? They're skinny now, Ozempic, and I go back and forth. I'm happy for them because they probably feel way better, but it's kind of cheating. You know,
kind of.
Because sometimes I'm like, I'm fighting for listen, I want to be obese too. I want to go, I want to do it so bad, but I'm just trying. I'm trying. And then you're out here, you get to keep going, dum, dum, dum.
No, but they don't.
No, because they used to go, and now they go,
to downgrade.
Yeah, they're still num, 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 just as lower quantity. And I'm over here. That's all I want to do is go. Rah, 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 rah. But I'm just like I intermittent fast. God, kill me. And then I'm like, oh, for lunch I'll do a microwave sadness. It's good. It's healthy. And I'm trying so
you
hard.
Are honestly,
and I'm working out. I'm running. I'm doing. And now, do I just give in? Do I just do the shot so I can go? Rah, rah, rah.
No, but that is true. If you didn't have a little bit more like self-control, you are a prime person that would be obese. For sure. Because you don't leave anything. If it's out, it's food. It's
human garbage disposal.
You remember when
those guys on the trash truck were saying what's up to you because they were like, "You should work here, dude. Yeah. Your mouth is like our machine."
Yeah.
We got food here, dude.
No, you shouldn't, because there are a lot of side effects to those that I think
being obese. That's what I've heard.
To being obese and to using
those
really?
drugs.
Yeah.
What?
Oh, I don't know exactly, but I'll
look it up because I'm about to be on it soon.
Being way skinnier and healthier.
I mean, I think people are losing their hair. I think people are.
But isn't it better than being
racing heart?
Quintuplet pounds.
Racing seems good. Like it's a heart like meant for like long distance races or something. Probably swimming meets. Mm-hmm. Racing heart.
You get a racing heart.
Yeah, that sounds good. It's like a purple heart.
That's it. Any others?
Yep, that's it. A pretty long list, actually. breathing problems or wheezing. I mean, that sounds like
sometimes.
Yeah,
Sure.
that's not it. Swollen lymph nodes. Those will go down.
Oh, I have those.
Swelling of the, quite the list. Face, lips, mouth, tongue, and throat. Man, it's not going to look like you lost weight if all those swell up.
Okay.
Trouble swallowing. That could be a problem.
Well, is that how it keeps you from eating? It's like on your 7th bite, you're like, I guess I'm done.
Oh, no more swallowing.
Can't do it.
Yeah. Kidney problems. Gallbladder disease.
Yeah.
Mush mouth.
Vomiting. Diarrhea. I mean, you take it.
Nipple soreness.
Yeah, that's somewhat in there.
I actually saw this post. It was not advertising for Ozempic, but it was just a girl, like, kind of, you know, those videos. I really don't like them. This is maybe a correct opinion or a hot take or triggered. I don't know.
Go off.
But you know, like, it's like they're trying to make a cute video and they're gonna put like words over it, and the girls are like, there's no other word to describe it, but they're frolicking.
Oh, I see. Yeah. It's B-roll of frolicking.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sure.
You don't do that. What are you doing?
Yeah, I've never seen a natural frolic.
Who is?
Yeah, it's not a normal
You're like
movement.
kind of in a or like this girl was kind of going down the sidewalk and.
Or like when girls will hold hands. That's where it's really
frolic.
unnatural. Yeah, like
like
skipping, holding hands. Like you didn't do that. If the camera was off, you're not holding hands
That type
frolicking.
of girl is
Yeah.
fascinating. I don't take any of y'all's wives for the frolic hand hold.
Oh, we
I
shouldn't even
Kiss
hold
each
my
other.
hand. Yeah.
Yeah, right. That's a good point. She'll hardly touch me, let alone her besties. Some of these girls, they get together, hug, hold hands, and play with each other's hair.
Yeah.
Love your hair. I don't.
no.
Interesting type of lady.
Those
What's
siblings
the
are like
guy
that too.
equivalent? Just
Too many butt slaps.
yeah, I guess.
Really into it.
You didn't have the guy that would come up behind you and like rub your shoulders.
Oh, well, that
dude.
guy was a creep.
Yeah.
But yeah, I did have one
I
in my
did.
life.
No, I have one
Jamie.
currently. Had a guy. He's in the. I had yeah. Oh yeah. In college, Ricky would he come up and give
Ricky
you a
Fowler.
massage, and at that age I wasn't confident enough. I just kind of take it.
No.
And like, oh man, just getting assaulted. Just getting assaulted.
Oh, yeah, his love language is physical touch.
All right. Ooh, strong. You can tell he does this often. I had a guy in our Bible study. He came up and did that to me, and I go, "Listen, man, I feel like we could be good friends, so I just want to get out of this. Don't do that to me ever again."
We're good if you stop.
And you could tell he was just kind of like, he wasn't like laughed it off. He was like appalled.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm really not trying to be mean. I don't know how else to say it. Please don't grope me.
Yeah.
I'm not a grope guy.
I mean, yeah. So, anyways, I really don't like that. But this post was.
Yeah, what was the post?
It said like how I feel because I'm skinny, or how something like that.
Oh, I think I
How you
saw
would
this
feel
post.
because
It went super viral. What are
Yeah,
you talking
and
about?
it's
Sorry,
like-
fatties.
and like they I didn't read the full caption, but it was like it was more so like about being healthy and stuff. But it's like she was trying to get some attention just by being like skinny. I don't know. It was interesting take on.
I think she was almost shaming her like former self. She's like being really mean to her old self. But of course, anyone overweight's like, that's pretty mean to me too.
yeah.
Something like that.
It was interesting, but yeah, the B-roll frolicking, not it.
Just unnatural.
But to be fair, if you were obese your whole life and got skinny, it wouldn't be the first thing on my list. But at some point, I'd be like, "What's it like to frolic?" You'd probably
Jump
be
around
curious
a
at
little
some
bit.
point,
Let's
yeah.
feel what that gravity's all about.
Cartwheel?
Yeah.
Let me try a cartwheel. I'd try a cartwheel pretty soon. I think my first thing I'd try is
I'd jump off a swing
do this jump off a swing.
or just swing.
When was the last time you did a cartwheel?
2022
Yeah,
Oh wow.
for a video.
I'd do a
Oh,
backflip.
wow.
I can do a backflip.
Let's not.
I can do it. Man, I can't wait to go to trampoline parks. I think they're the funnest. I went there a couple times as an adult. It's very creepy. You can't go there without a child.
The place we stayed at in Vietnam, 5-star resort on the beach, cost, $500,000 a night. No problem.
No problem.
And in addition to the infinity pools and the beach and the food, they had just like an above ground like trampoline that you would see in like anyone's backyard. Just like
Oh,
a
wow.
trampoline with a
Awesome.
net around it.
Oh,
that's
I'd be
funny.
fired up.
Well, I didn't know if I was allowed to. It just seemed like it belonged to someone. It was just like right outside of where someone was staying. I
Start
was
jumping
like,
around. They're like,
Hey!
every jump's 10 dong.
Yeah, I didn't know if it was for me or for kids or what, but I wanted to. I wanted to rip a
They're
back flip.
fun, dude.
Yeah.
I have so much fun at a trampoline park.
Our local one has a toddler time so that there's no bigger kids.
Oh, that's
That would be
smart.
perfect for Thomas, I'm
Smart.
sure.
Thomas
toddler
could do
time.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he'd love it.
Yeah.
All right, deal. Done. I'm going. I watched the Kentucky Derby with Thomas. I kind of stumbled upon it. We were eating pizza somewhere. It's on the TV. Electric. I know a guy who like part owns one of the horses. So that was actually kind of cool.
Wow. What part of the horse does he own?
I don't know which part. I just know he doesn't own it fully, but
I hope he's got one of the legs.
I know. And all the legs are healthy, but yeah, I don't know how that works. If like the one that breaks, it's like
You lose
luck of
your-
the draw. You're just out. You go to zero.
It would be great. I'd like
Tail
to.
would be
How much
cool.
for his knee? Make me an offer.
Do you know every single horse running is related to Secretariat?
I saw that. What a
What?
cool fun fact.
Is what?
Is related to Secretariat.
What's that?
She was
Nancy
that
Pelosi, the
girl on
Secretariat?
Sex and the City.
What?
Yeah.
We both
What
couldn't wait to jump
secretary-
on the joke.
What Secretariat?
Yeah.
Do you think Rachel would know?
I don't know, actually.
The
Okay.
most
Really decorated horse.
arguably, well, technically Man of War is. But anyway, hey, Secretariat's the GOAT. Oh, is he? I'd like to have that debate because Man of War he's kind of the OG. But anyway, Secretariat holds multiple records in horse racing. Maybe the most, they say he ran the single best Kentucky Derby of any horse of all time.
And you think
Triple
it's weird I
Crown
don't
winner.
know this?
Dominant. Yeah, he's a very famous horse. And so, of course, when a horse like that is that good, it's kind of like poodles today. They
Oh,
just
they
get that seed out.
Milk them dry.
And so,
Jeez.
yeah, it's like kind of cool, but it's also kind of like just honest disgust. Come on, guys. But
That's what they do. It's so expensive. Like you're sitting on a gold mine.
and so they
Give
just
a male fast horse.
because people's like, we need some of this. But to me, it almost
I'm gonna Google
like
Secretariat
it's fascinating,
stud
but
fee.
isn't it kind of lame too? Like everyone just has Secretariat's babies and they race them. It's like imagine if they're like, we did that with LeBron, and they go, hey, the entire NBA is officially LeBron's offspring, and you go, that's kind of lame, right?
That's a good point. Yeah.
I guess that's cool, but they're all kind of doing the same.
Secretariat was bred to 60 horses per year and commanded 125 grand per stud fee. Not bad.
Not bad. He's
5 million a
second
year.
place to that LDS guy. Fundamentalist, not the bad ones. Okay, hey, we all have bad eggs. That's what we call him.
Stud fee.
He's just a
So-
bad egg.
Well, did Thomas like the racehorse, the horses
Oh, yeah,
that were
really-
racing?
I tried to really, because I really wanted to watch it, and we were kind of been there a while. So like, look at the horse, and he was pretty good. So we got to watch the race. But he was such a good boy. Ate his pizza and his strawberries. We got out of there.
Right?
Adorable. Got a haircut. Screamed the whole time. Held him down like we were cutting his ears off.
You
Good
guys
weekend.
taught Thomas how to swim yet?
Did it with a floaty.
Nice.
Paddles around with a floaty.
That's nice.
Loves it. Oh, it's a huge deal. It occurred during our Florida trip. So, because the first day or two, I'm just for 2 hours holding him, and you're like, I can't do this all week. And then he kind of figured it out, and so you just flow him, and you just went. Ah. I was like, you go to college.
Yeah. Put some
Yo.
floaties on him.
Love
Enjoy
your
college.
Man, I
college.
gotta sign him up for swim lessons. When we have just entered the like kind of sign up for things activity, not even to the full extent, just the bare minimum, and I'm already behind. I mean, I don't know how to keep up with this.
What are the things you have to sign him up for?
He
Because he's
probably
not
should-
doing sports or anything yet, right?
No, but he should probably do swim lessons.
Okay.
I need
Gymnastics.
there's like a little place like that. I'm actually gonna take him this week for the first time. I need to sign him up for like a Mother's Morning Out program for the fall.
Ooh.
Just those three things, and all the doctor's appointments. And it's just I can't keep up.
Too much.
So will you be the one in the pool with Thomas or Trey? Because I got designated as the pool parent.
I guess it
And
just
it's a lot.
depends on when I can find the
Yeah.
lessons.
I'm sure that won't be me.
You're
I'll do it.
sure it
I'm
will
sh-
be you?
I feel like once you learn more, you're gonna be like, Trey, that's your job.
I would love
be
for it to
happy
be your
to.
job. Yeah.
As long as we're not swimming in a pool of milk.
Yeah.
because I don't know
You don't do
even
that.
what that is. Or
You'd prefer it to be heavy cream
Yes. Floaties here.
because you'd swim really well in heavy cream.
let's get some fan videos. Let's hear from the Recties, and then thank you guys again for the support. The Patreon keeps growing. Go to patreon.com/Trey Kennedy. We're gonna hear the inside scoop of Jake's China trip, as well as I've got some funny stories about planning this tour. If the Recties remember, I was like, we record those episodes early. The tour's out unless something went wrong.
Something went wrong.
But now it's out.
But it's out now. But I have some funny stories there, as well as like we've kind of teased it, but a big announcement we're going to tell you more about on the Patreon. So thank you guys for your support. You get an extra episode every week. Well, who do we got today? Derek, hit it.
What's up, Jake, Trey, Family Man Derek,
Yo.
Katie? My name's Kyrie. I just wanted to send this quick video in because I wanted to thank you, Jake, for recommending the show Severance. It's actually a really good show.
It is.
And
I was the first
me
person.
being a youth pastor, I started to think, right, where I'm like, what would my life be like if I was severed? If one part of me only knew about youth pastoring and the other part of me only knew about doing nothing. And yeah, I've come to the conclusion that I would know a lot less Gen Z words. I would hear the word Ohio a lot less and the word Riz a lot less as well. So just fun stuff there. And also just wanted to come to the conclusion, I personally have came to the conclusion that I might be you guys' only black listener.
Oh, here it is.
And I have a
Not
reason.
true.
Because you guys talk about pickleball and mahjong a lot. And black people don't know nothing about those. Praise God. Okay. Just kidding. But no, seriously, guys, love your podcast. If it makes you guys feel any better, you guys are the only comedy podcast that I have on my Apple Podcast app. And so I enjoy it all the time.
That's
so,
right.
yes. And I wanted to ask you guys before I get off, what would your lives look like if you guys were severed? What would your work life be like and your outside life be like? I just thought that would be a fun conversation. Hope you guys are having a good one. Peace out.
Thank you, Kyrie. We have so many black. I sound like Trump.
Yeah.
We have millions and millions. No, we did. Horse Girl. She's black,
Yes, there's one.
which I think he might argue he's like the Venn diagram of black people riding horses is
Doing dressage.
dressage.
Yeah.
She's the only one.
And we got her.
She's ours.
No, we've had multiple. We've had other. No, we had a black dude send in a video a while back. He was a fun guy.
And back in 2021, he
Yeah,
sent one in.
okay.
A few months ago. No, I appreciate you, Kyrie. That's hilarious. There's always a few at the shows. I like it because they're very fun. Like I said, they're very fun and encouraging. And if there's something crowd work saying something that comes out or pertains to the black crowd, you just get to see the white people like.
I don't know how they're gonna feel about
I'm
that.
scared.
I don't know.
I like that. He's meant to be a youth pastor. You could tell. I just thought that'd be a fun thought for that. Let's do an exercise. What if? Now that I think about it, being severed, it's kind of a lot like having a hardened heart. And only way to unsever
He
is
for sure
it's not,
turned that into a sermon.
Oh,
for,
a 4-part series.
It's not
yeah.
being
Oh, yeah.
reintegrated, y'all. It's being reintroduced to the gospel. of
Rejuvenated.
Jesus Christ.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not about being reintegrated. It's about being reconciled.
What's your elevator?
What's the elevator in your
Wow,
life?
I think we just wrote a sermon, guys.
Who's your Miss Casey? Yeah.
Who's your Miss Casey?
Yeah, there's actually a lot you could pull from that, probably.
I think we can all agree there. We all had when Milchek went into the Garden of Eden and attempted.
Hey, Life Church,
oh.
we have your next movie series.
Boom,
Mm.
severed.
Yeah. Super family friendly. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, everyone go home, watch 2 seasons of Severance, and it's going to make a lot more sense.
It's a Christ-like show. No, it's a great show. That's a funny thought, though. A youth pastor being severed.
Yeah.
You would. He'd be like, it's like it's all he knows is like lock-ins with kids saying Riz. He's trying to communicate with his outside. Let me out of here.
Yeah, he's probably confused what his severed person even does. Like he wakes up and he's like in the parking lot of a high school basketball gym. And he's like,
Yeah.
what am I doing here?
Am I a teacher?
What do I do for
Am
work?
I-
It's
what-
8 p.m.
What am I?
Why am I here? Why do I have
What
nacho cheese on
another-
my shirt?
Another sand volleyball tournament. How do they keep? Why don't we do it? There's a pudding slip and slide. Wakes up at different.
I feel like if I was severed now, I would just be constantly going in and out. It's not like we go into an office. It's like at
Right.
8 p.m. someone texts me and needs something. Oh, I got to go in the freaking elevator again. All right, see you in a little bit. And then come back and again,
Again,
6 minutes.
Yeah, the severance, it's unclear on what you do and don't know. Like, we'd be both be severed, I'd be like, who's this hot girl over here? Like, would she be my wife?
But when you're
No.
working, whoa, wait, yeah, like
Wait.
right now,
We're severed.
because you're working.
Because when they're down there severed, they don't know if they have a family.
Right.
So I'd be like, what's your name, Katie? You're like,
And yeah,
"Damn,
when they
you're-"
were severed, he didn't know Miss Casey was his wife.
Yeah, so you guys,
Whoa.
you could know you're married, but you wouldn't
we
have
could
any.
re-fall in love?
Would we re-fall in love?
Do you think we would?
Oh, I got a front row seat.
What if something went weird? I just feel like, dude, this chick is dumb. This chick's stupid.
Why is she obsessed with Derek?
Yeah.
But you guys wouldn't have anything to talk about, like your outside lives. You would only have
Yeah.
what's happened
Let's
this.
try. Let's try. We're severed.
Okay. What have you guys been up
Let's do
to?
the, the camera on me. Did they do the?
Mhm.
Oh, we're back. Hi guys. Hey.
Trey, what are you and Katie been up to?
Hey,
What'd you guys
hey,
do this
JT.
weekend? Hey, Trey K.
Mhm.
What'd you guys do this weekend?
I don't know. I'm severed.
Well, what's been going on in your lives?
You know how it works. The first question is, what have you been doing outside of here? I don't know.
So what do you have going on later?
Hey Katie. Hey Katie K. That's so
Hi.
funny. We both last name K. I guess I don't know what it is, but
Yeah, I don't know what it is either.
feeling good. Your Audi treats you okay. My Audi. I don't know what it is. I think I have a feeling he had too much of this Base Seller's wine because it's probably really delicious.
I don't know
And he's
what
got a
my
headache.
Audi does, but I'm really tired.
Really?
Yeah.
You don't
I
look it. You're.
Wow, thank you.
Sorry.
Okay,
I'm sorry.
okay, Trey
Was that too
K.
forward?
Feel like that's like
I
not
don't know.
that's not in the rule book. I really like the rule book in here.
No, I do. I think you don't look it, and I really like your low-rise pants.
Thank you. I guess my Audi's a little stylish.
Yeah, okay, legs.
Yeah, okay, legs. I didn't know you had them legs with them pants. Yeah, my Audi. I bet my Audi's cool. What do you guys think your Audi's like? I think yours is.
I don't know what happened to my Audi, but he smells like traditional Cantonese food. Like my
No
clothes
way.
today. I don't know
You
what
were
that's
gone
about.
in the office last week.
Yeah, I
Do
don't
you
know.
think you went to
I don't know what happened.
Cantonese location?
Like
Do
when
you
I
think-
saw Derek's dog today, I like started like salivating. I was like hungry. I don't know.
That's crazy.
So I don't know what's been going on, but
Huh.
Huh,
Making me hungry though.
Nice.
I've been less hungry though. I wonder if my Audi's on a.
Yeah, maybe. Do you have is your heart racing? Does your heart want to go on a race?
Yeah, I've been having racing heart. I've been having. My lips are swollen.
Did your Audi do something different with your hair? It just feels like over the last year it's like changed a little bit.
Oh, thank you for noticing.
Yeah.
Stop hitting on me. That's against that. Kier
Yeah.
would not be happy.
We're trying to work here.
Okay, let's focus. We know what we're here for. We're here for Kier,
Mhm.
right?
It'd be the worst podcast ever. We have nothing to
Here.
talk about.
Yeah,
we
you-
can't talk about Instagram. We
well,
can't talk about our lives.
Oh,
You
venture
only
into
talk
it.
about what's right here.
Mhm.
So yeah, what do you think you do with this?
What in the world is the show? They just what is
How do I use this?
What is fluid? What is liquid? Because the severed people, they didn't know if they had families or spouses or this or that.
But they knew
But they
English
knew-
and how to work a computer just fine.
Right. And they knew
And
like,
kind of how to
to
drive a
eat.
car.
They knew to use bathrooms. The guy kind of drove a car. They knew how to
They
make
knew-
love.
They knew what marriage was. It's
They
like,
should have. Yeah, they should have really broke it down to nothing. They'd be like, "I'm really attracted to you. What do we do?"
like they just do
That's
that.
the whole show. It has subtitles. Oh,
They like, yeah, did they know what other countries were or like trees or
That's a good question.
Yeah, right?
Did they know what trees were? I don't know.
because when they went when
They knew
they
the
when they
alphabet.
dropped them out into the forest, they weren't like, "What are all those things?"
Yeah.
Huge people.
I guess they do have that art in their severed land to like see things like that.
Yeah.
like the snow. They weren't like, "What is this?"
Yeah.
All right, let's do one more. Thanks, Kyrie. That was a great bet we just did. We nailed it. What is
Correct opinion.
Okay, here we go.
Opinions. I just wanted to send in a video and let y'all know a story about one time when someone gave a price about something. You guys were talking about on the show about somebody giving like a number without giving the exact price of something.
Yeah.
So one time I had a friend who was giving my daughter horseback riding lessons, and she was really wealthy. She comes from a super wealthy, well-known family.
Her daughter?
And she competes in horse competitions, or she did at the time, with like Bill Gates's daughter. She would ship her horses overseas
Is she black?
to compete.
Yeah, this
things
is
like
dressage.
that. So I asked her one time, I was like, I just am super curious, like, how much does a horse like this cost? Because she was talking about the therapies and stuff that they receive, and it was just insane. So I was really curious, and she goes, usually it's about 500,000. She like looks away and just like says the 1,000, super, like it was like she was embarrassed to tell me that. But then she went on to tell me that Bill Gates's daughter's horses were like $10 to $20 million. So, but I just thought it was really funny that she like had so much, she felt so much shame to have to tell me that her horses cost $500,000 a piece. But anyway, I thought that was pretty funny. It always sticks out in my mind whenever I think about that. Whenever people like give you indirect pricing. So thanks, you guys. You guys are awesome.
I thought she was going to say that. She was like, yeah, it costs like 500. She's like, oh, I'll take a couple.
Yeah. Yeah.
Really?
I'll get one
be
today.
The lessons are going to be more than this.
Yeah, that's less than the trailer it cost to get them here.
500.
Banter.
Can horses, they can cost millions of dollars?
Yeah, I don't know if you get your return on that, do you? I mean, like, what are ways you can like make money off of a
Right.
horse besides winning the Kentucky Derby?
It's kind of like studying philosophy where you just
Yeah, it's
keep
just
it going.
there's a lot of things people do where you're like, what's the vision here? No, strategic communications degree is the future. I'll be able to communicate strategically.
Mm-hmm.
How much do you think
that's-
Secretariat cost?
That's what I was wondering.
Maybe a horse is like
Google
buying
it.
a house. It's like one of those things like you buy it, you kind of sit on it, literally, and then you sell it for more in a little bit, or sell their seed more.
Appreciates.
I don't,
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, I don't, but it's getting older and less
But-
capable.
All right, their seed. Their
Their seed
seed
is forever.
That was my favorite Lion King quote.
Yeah. What seed is forever?
Wait, how much do you think?
That was the scene where he came into the clouds. Simba.
Spread his seed to all.
Seed is forever.
Get that seed.
Don't listen to
Pump
Scar.
that seed out of that horse. She just doesn't care at all.
Yeah,
Did you hear
Katie,
that? That
come
was
on.
fun. That was a funny bit.
We're having
Laugh,
fun.
laugh.
We're severed.
Ah.
Someone's got their low waist too tight.
Secretariat in 1973 was syndicated for a record-breaking $6 million before he even began his Triple Crown run. So adjusted for inflation, it would be roughly $43 million.
Dude, that's like,
That's wild.
I don't know, $500 billion.
I love the. You could tell me anything. Like, well, adjusted for inflation, that's $6 billion.
Yeah,
You
I'm
go,
like, how
wow,
did,
yeah.
what?
Well, I think it's a simple calculation, but when you're reading it, like, oh yeah, remember we bought Alaska for $1 million, which today is $600 trillion. You go, wow. Okay, thank you guys for sending that in. Always send us your fan videos at TreyKinnon.com/correct opinions. We will. How long? Oh, I should have paid attention.
A little over an hour.
Katie,
Mm-hmm.
tired? You slept in.
I also got up all night. You got something to say to me?
Safe to be?
You got something to say to me?
I do. I think you look beautiful today. I'm excited for our date tonight.
Oh, wow. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna go.
Wait, did we? Yeah, we should. That is a funny story. Went on a date recently, and this is the second or third time this has happened to us, where we go to order and the waiter goes, we list off a few things, and he's like, "All right, that's good. That's probably enough for you guys." We're like,
What?
we're actually gonna add 2 or 3 more things.
We order so much. It is gross, but because we go to one of these
You would
places.
love China. Yeah, it's quantity more than
More
anything.
pigeons.
And so we ordered more, and we said like, well, we'll take it home if we don't eat it all.
Yeah, oh,
We
no.
did eat it all, and then
No
we
way.
ordered dessert.
You guys could put it down,
And
We
he was
can.
like, all right.
dude. That's awesome.
Because we go to these places where it's like we like to go to the fancy fun places where it's a menu and it's like a shareable thing. We bring out a bunch of different stuff. For 2 of you, I'd recommend 4 to 5 things. I'm kind of like, yeah, all right. So I ordered 7. So when I got to 6, he goes, I think that's great. I mean, I'm not done.
Yeah, he's making money off a tip, and he's trying to cut you
I
off.
know. I guess he's trying to do a good job, like trying to genuinely help. I'm like, listen, buddy. I'm like, oh, you go 7. Yeah, we'll take it. I knew we were going to eat it all. We ate it all. And we did dessert. You could just see him kind of be like, good Lord.
Joey
And then-
Chestnut.
He did. He kind of, I guess we don't care. We're good sports, but I thought it was bold. Like to other people, probably wouldn't like this. He's like, man, you guys, he said, quote, you guys put in a shift tonight. I'm like, I guess I'm glad I don't care about that, but it's like this too. We can do it. Put it home. We'll do it again tonight. Can't
That's
wait.
funny. I
Isn't
ordered room service last week at the resort one night, and I was like, it's so cheap there that I was like, you know what? I'm going to get this and that. And so I'm ordering it, like, all right, this. And they're like, all right, and how many will be dining? I was like, just the one.
Dude,
Just one fork will do.
I know it's embarrassing. Every time I do a solo room service, I always, the 2 of us.
Little this,
Two-
little
I
that.
will.
Yeah.
They bring up, 2
Two
wine
plates.
glasses, 2 silverware. One doesn't get touched. Embarrassing. Yeah.
Put in
And then
a
a
shift.
lot of Reds who support me at the freaking sushi restaurant. They're like, Trey, you should dispute that charge on your credit card. So I'll let you know how the process goes.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
I've never done that before. It sounds fun. Can you just tell your credit card company don't do this, and they're just like, all right, we won't pay it?
Yeah, how many times can you get away with that?
Yeah. How does that? Does anyone know what that is like?
I don't know.
Everyone
I mean,
always
I'll
recommends
let you
it.
know.
if you say it's fraud, though, like I think they could cancel your whole card and stuff. Let's not do that. Then we have to get all new cards.
What?
Like if you say it's fraud, they'll like cancel the card, and then
Well, I'm
we
not going to say that. I'm going to say this place don't pay this charge.
Okay.
Well, don't say
That's-
fraud.
Well, I'm going to say it's
Don't say
fraud on
fraud.
your card, so yours gets.
Oh, fun.
All right, we'll keep going on Patreon. Love you guys. Patreon.com/Trey Kennedy. Talk to you next week. Peace.
Correct opinion.